Jack Daniel's 2024 special release, Coy Hill, is a follow-up to one of Jack Daniel's most popular releases ever, the 2021 version of the Coy Hill. But I'm gonna let you know a couple of things in this video. First, what are the differences between the 2021 version and the 2024 version of the Coy Hill? Because there are huge differences. Second, is it worth the upgrade? Is it worth hunting, waiting in line, winning lotteries just to have an opportunity to buy this bottle or pay a lot of money over this, a bottle that we all love, the Jack Daniel's single barrel proof that's on the shelf, but this is actually a special one. So, is it worth the upgrade? Well, let's find out right now.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Welcome to Whiskmake. My name is David. So what are the differences between the 2021 version and the 2024 versions of the Coy Hill? Well, one of the differences is one that a lot of people already know, which is the proofs. The 2021 version of the Coy Hill came from floor 8 of barrel house, either 8 or 13. So it was on the top floor where all the evaporation of the water happens. So the proofs were really, really high. A lot of them were hazmat or over 140 proof, and some of them were even over 150 proof. Now, the 2024 version, they're actually from the middle floors of the rig house, 4, 5, or 6. And it's only from barrel house 8. And so if it's in the middle, it actually has a little bit less evaporation of water. So the proofs are a little bit lower. So it ranges between 122 to 137.5. So there is no hazmat in the 2024 version. So you think that the 2024 version is a downgrade from the 2021 because the proofs are much lower. No. You couldn't be any more wrong, because there's a huge difference that no one's talking about, which is the age. The 2021 version, because it was so high and there's so much evaporation, the age, the company has stated, was a little over 9 years old. But this one, the 2024 version, there's a barrel date and a dump date, which is almost 11 years old. For this one, it's 10 years and 11 months. So that means that this 2024 version is almost 2 years older or matured than the 2021 version. So even though you're getting a little bit less proof, you're getting a lot more age. And both are barrel proof. So you know what? I don't think it's a downgrade at all. But all of that means nothing if it doesn't taste any good. And so I'll let you know if it's worth the upgrade over this, the regular shelf available Jack Daniel's single barrel proof. Now, the cool part about this is the fact that this is also from barrel house number 8, the exact same barrel house that this comes from, which is, again, barrel house 8. And this is actually a higher proof. I believe it's what, 129.3. So that's pretty cool. And quickly, I want to thank David for making this video possible. He actually gifted me this bottle saying, hey, this is from barrel house 8, the same as this one, and wanted me to do a comparison. So thank you, David. As always, too much talking, not enough drinking. Let's get it. Opening ceremonies. Oh yeah. Yes. All right, I'm gonna let it open up for a couple of minutes. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back and I'm so excited. This is gonna be a fantastic comparison. So first, I'm gonna start off with the Jack Daniel's single barrel proof that's from Rig House 8, but I'm gonna make it short and sweet because most of you guys already had this. All right, starting with the nose. The Jack Daniel's trademark, sweet and warm, fresh out of the oven, banana bread. Man, just can't get enough of it. All right, straight on to the palate. Wow. All right, so maybe the barrel house does make a difference. Maybe we need to start talking about Jack Daniel's barrel houses like we talk about Wild Turkey, Camp Nelson F, and Tyrone's, because this is slightly different. Oh, actually, I don't even want to say it. This is actually much more different than the other Jack Daniel's single barrels I had before. Doesn't give as much banana as I get from other single barrels. It's still sweet, it still has a fruit, but the sweetness is more brown sugar, more like creme brulee. And also the fruit is more like a candied orange than it is, again, the trademark banana that we all love and like. But again, in the nose, it's still there. It's just like any other Jack Daniels. But the palate, yeah, a lot more of that darker sweetness, a lot more of the berry, you want to say, in terms of the sweetness in the fruit than other Jack Daniel's single barrels. Wow, maybe we found something here, guys. Now on to the next pour, the one I've been waiting for. The one you always been waiting for, the Jack Daniel's Coy Hill 2024 version. This one at 125 proof. All right, first the nose. Okay, if I had this blind, I would never guess this is a Jack Daniel's. It's just sweet cherry pie all freaking day. Wow, the fact that I'm getting some type of cherry or fruit that's not banana in a Jack Daniel's, first of all, it's just amazing. But to get that cherry sweetness with that pie savoriness, with that gooiness of everything that comes with it, with a slight cinnamon spice, wow, the nose is just perfect. Take a moment to ask you to like this video if you're enjoying this content. It absolutely helps me out. And I want to thank my Patreon YouTube members. You guys are fantastic. And my new member this week, oh, you guys are so beautiful and you guys keep me motivated to make more good stuff. Thank you so much. All right, let's get to my favorite part, the palate. Fire in the hole, guys. Oh, my goodness. Wow. You know what? That first sip, it's powerful. It hits you right in the face. The flavors just pop all over. The sweetness, the fruit, the spice, it's just everywhere. And it takes a little bit of time to get used to all that intensity. So I gotta really have a second sip before I can tell you what I'm actually tasting. So the first thing that comes to my mind is just sweet cinnamon, like a donut or something like that, which is, you get that big burst of cinnamon spice right away. And then you get that gooey brown sugar, kind of melted sweetness, kind of like a Cinnabon or those type of feeling. And you get that bread savoriness all over that kind of just rounds it out. And the interesting part is the finish. So finish, when it's going down, it's powerful, it's thick, it's going down, it's letting you know exactly where it is all the way down. But you get a lot of that chocolate or coffee type of sweetness, bitterness, that's really pleasing, that I absolutely love. But man, it's intense, that's for sure. After going back and forth for the last 15 minutes, I made a decision. Is this Coy Hill worth the upgrade over the regular Jack Daniel's single barrel barrel proof? Well, in order to talk about that, we first need to talk about the price and the availability. This right here comes around 60 bucks, sometimes even $50 when it's on sale, and it's pretty much available anywhere. Now, not this size, the regular 750 milliliter size, but this one, the Coy Hill, the special release, the MSRP is $80, but good luck finding with that. And if you did, congratulations. But most people can't see it at that price. The best I've seen it is the bundle for $220, but most people, even for just the regular bottle, is $270, $300, sometimes $400. And you can't even see it sometimes at that price. So the availability of this is just so limited, it's so hard to come by. So is this worth paying the extra, let's say $220 instead of this? Or waiting in line or entering raffles to get it in? And my decision, no, it is not worth the upgrade. Maybe I had too high hopes for this, but at the same time, why wouldn't I? Again, this bottle I traded for Michter's 10-year bourbon, which is basically about $200 MSRP, but I paid it almost closer to $300, right? And most people say that's actually a good trade considering what I got. And it's a good bottle. It's a good pour. I'm gonna absolutely enjoy it. But it's not that much better than this. This is great. Holy God. Yeah. I mean, I guess that's the problem with single barrels. In both cases, is the fact that maybe I got the best Jack Daniel's single barrel proof in the history of mankind. I got the worst Jack Daniel's single barrel for this the release. But if the variance is that close, might as well take your chances with $60 bottles than with this, which again, you either have to pay for or the opportunity cost is really high. So unfortunately, I was thinking I was gonna come in and say Jack Daniel's is the best thing ever, or the Coy Hill is the best thing ever, but no, not worth the upgrade. So let me know in the comments, have you had this year's Coy Hill? And if so, did you like it? And did you think it was worth the upgrade over this? Thank you so much. I'll see you guys next time.